Now, for anyone who thinks FSG want to sell Liverpool, right? They're building everything to sell, getting rid of the high earners like Virgil van Dijk, like Alisson Becker, like Mo Salah. You got to go back to commercial acumen here. When you're performing well on the pitch, when your shirt sales are record sales, when you're the talk of the town, and every social media pundit like Mark Goldbridge, like Alice Does Football, everywhere, like Carragher, like TalkSport, when everything is going well, your valuation is through the roof and you make an extra $1 billion. When Wirtz, Isak have a season to forget and their valuation plummets and you lose the global reputation, the shirt sellers, the ones who make you want to pick them on FIFA, on Football Manager, formerly Pro Evolution Soccer, eFootball, Van Dijk, Alisson, Salah. When you lose that, your valuation of the club drops like a rock, a bloody rock in the stock exchange, right? If they were to sell private equity. So you got to imagine that it's not a time for FSG to sell. And Liverpool have strength to grow into, potential to grow into. They haven't hit the ceilings. Money in football is going up and up and up. So you better damn believe the FSG want to invest in this Liverpool team, want this Liverpool team to do well, because they will get bloody richer than they could ever imagine in their wildest dreams if they hit the heights again and get the next Mo Salah, the next Van Dijk, the next Alisson Becker, right? So it's ludicrous to think FSG will sell. And no owner will come in, pay that amount of money and have leftover monies for transfer budgets, right? Everything is in FSG, the palm of their hands, the Actor Training Academy, the global names. The missing piece is the manager to bring it all together. And as I said, succeeding Jurgen Klopp is the hardest job in world football, because if the new manager does not do well, shit hits the fan. Everyone is reminded of Klopp's successful years. All the negativity is removed. All his bad years were removed. He hit the points tallies against the cheating Manchester City and still didn't win it. His legacy is there forever. But Slot is the fall guy for Klopp's success. We got a Premier League on the back of the 2 seasons of Arne Slot. Hughes and Edwards, they're clever people. They're clever people. I don't think, they're panicking whatsoever. They would have put the intermediaries out to all prospective managers a long time ago. They would have a dossier on Alonso, on Nagelsmann, on Jurgen Klopp. If even there's a 5% chance, we should probably go for it. Their expected wage, the expected style play of Liverpool, which players they want to keep, which players they want to change, respective transfer targets. If they've really evolved talks to that stage, they would have put in the pipeline with the agent what kind of length of contract they wanted. By giving Arne Slot the 3-year contract, they've given themselves breathing room that if he does do well, then my goodness, we can. But there's no way they can extend him now, which means they've given themselves a 1-year buffer if push comes to shove and the right transfer man is not there. If they never wanted Xabi Alonso, then you best believe their data, their instinct, their team, and as a collective unit signed off by the top and John W. Henry when it's presented to him, because he ultimately has to do the sign-offs, right? Either him or Tom Werner or Billy Hogan or whoever. Then they would pick the right man that they believe is to succeed Arne Slot.